What's up, everybody? It's your boy Z from To Better Days Films, and I am currently at Pennhurst Asylum with one of my best friends, Melissa, and we are about to do a ghost hunt. It's about to get wild and crazy tonight. Don't worry, I'm gonna take y'all on this journey with us. Gonna be crazy. Stay tuned. How excited are you, Marissa?
Really excited. Oh my God.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I hope we're all excited for tonight.
Yes.
You guys are gonna have so many things to see tonight. And before we start off into the gist of the history and talking about what's surrounding us right now, and before we talk about the people, I wanted to introduce myself to you guys. I'm Caden. I'm one of the historians, paranormal investigators here. So any questions you guys have about this place, feel free to ask me, or also the woman in the back with the that or some questions that to this day I don't know how to answer. Maybe we're not fully and we have around 40 to 20 unmarked graves here. And these individuals, this is the most objective from Spanish Colombia, or tuberculosis, in our unmarked graves.
Yeah. Here, you said? Here.
The original Pennhurst property used to be 1,400 acres. Today we're at less than 100. And the reason why all this thing now is kind of like a question to everybody because it's owned by the VA and it's near the armory. They have weapons there. The VA, we've met some of the people because they give us artifacts, Pennhurst artifacts. Some of the VA guys aren't finished. They're ready to shoot, so don't trespass over there. Don't mess with the VA, they have guns. It's also the government, they're trespassing fees, like that, and then also, did I mention the guns?
Yeah, I don't have an interest in going, just
If you were a type of person that most of our malpractices come from trying to crowd control. And when I mean that, I mean giving sedations, giving high concentrated sedative drugs like Thorazine, epileptic medication drugs. to people that don't have epilepsy because they're trying to, exactly, because, they're trying to take care of an overwhelming amount of people with such a little amount of staff. So that was a lot of our malpractice. But the reason why I bring that up is because some of the other malpractices we still have documentation of. I bring up the other institutions because that's what we do have records of. But these places kind of operate hand in hand with each other.
And there's a lot of communications between,
Yes.
the institutions of what works.
The amazing thing about Pennhurst is, we're considered the most infamous institution, but in contrary to history, we were actually one of the best. This was one of the #1 stops that people wanted to go to it as an institution. We were the most funded institution. Anything that was newly developed technologically or even in the medical field, we were the first people to try it out. Like state-of-the-art therapies, anything, it was tried out here first. We were one of the first people in the state of Pennsylvania to get an X-ray machine, So a lot of
So we also owe things to this is why I was but we owe things to Pennhurst also.
yeah, it's a state school. It's a state school. Think of it as like kind of what Pennhurst is intended to be. We're supposed to be educating people and the hope of rehabilitating them and putting them back into society. But I just had a conversation with somebody and it kind of got me thinking why this place is very different from an asylum, and we kind of went over it really briefly inside of Devon that we didn't have psychiatrics and so on and so forth. We had disability here, but we also had individuals with disability that also had psychiatric illnesses too, but we were primarily focused on disability. And one of the biggest differences that we have to describe is the amount of stay that you were going to have here. Where asylums, the goal is to put you on the right medication and to get you through enough of rehabilitation to go back out into society. You weren't supposed to spend your whole life in an asylum. There's hopes to get you out at some point through treatment and improvement. But here in our American institutions, here at Pennhurst State School and Hospital, these institutions were designed to keep people the rest of their lives here. Many people did not leave Pennhurst. There's such a minuscule amount of people that did leave this institution that were able to reach parole. And the funny thing is that these individuals here at Pennhurst weren't called patients. They weren't called residents. I say residents as more of a respectful manner, but these people were historically labeled as inmates here at Pennhurst. And as we know in our prison systems, inmates, they serve their time until their time is done. And here at Pennhurst, that wasn't really defined. We kind of had standards that once they reach a level where they could take care of themselves, they could go back out into society. But our records also show that we took advantage of our higher functioning residents here. We put them to work. They worked in the farms. They worked in the fields. They made tables. They made chairs. They worked inside our laundry facilities. They helped take care of people here. Yes, Pennhurst residents taking care of other Pennhurst residents. That's how they took advantage of some of our people here. We've had records of death in our farms because people passed away due to heat exhaustion because they were being taken advantage of here. But that is the biggest difference. These individuals were called inmates, and then we started to change the terminology. And now they were, whenever Pennhurst was closed, they were called clients. It was a huge terminology shift. But that's the big difference. People died here. Most of the people that were ever registered here at Pennhurst died here. We had over 10,000 residents admitted to Pennhurst. Over 5,000 of them passed away. And the most shocking statistic is that most of these people passed before they would turn the age 30. The life expectancy of a disabled person in an American institution was so small in comparison of what the life expectancy today is for a disabled person, where it's almost equal to the average life expectancy of a non-disabled person. And thankfully that's because these places are starting to close down and people living in the community, they're living with their families. They're getting community outreach and help. Not really much of that whenever these places were open. But that's what I wanted to talk about. primarily, these people spent their whole lives here. Most people pass away here at Pennhurst. A good portion of them passed away in the hospital, in the infirmary building right behind us here. Whenever you guys go investigate the infirmary tonight, you're going to be going through this little spooky tunnel this way, up the hill, and you'll see the infirmary, which was a former tuberculosis hospital, funnily enough, because of how we got hit with Spanish influenza and TB. It was so significant that they wanted to build their own hospital to take care of these individuals. And TB gets cleared out and then becomes our infirmary for our terminally ill, long-term sickness clients, residents. But the other significant thing about our hospital is that it operated as any other hospital in the area. You know, you could have gotten a surgery here if it was needed. We had doctors, physicians on staff. You could have gotten x-rays, so on and so forth. We had a dentist facility on this first floor level of the hospital, and also inside the infirmary. You'll be able to see a door that says dental room inside the infirmary. And then we also had a morgue here as well. So whenever people passed away, they were processed through our morgue, and then families were notified if they wanted to do cremation or send them to a local county cemetery. That was done as such. And one thing I always get asked about is in context to dental facilities, people, because it goes hand in hand with the abuse and the malpractice here, people commonly have the question of pulling of teeth. And what needs to be understood about our history here at Pennhurst is it didn't just happen here. It's happened in other institutions. We were just the most infamous. But what we can say is pulling of teeth wasn't just something done to any person. This was done in a very, this was done during a certain point of Pennhurst's history before we started getting litigation and before we started to up our standards. So they would do this to individuals that were biting each other. And they would first use restraint, then use sedation. If they were beyond sedation restraint, they would do this, sometimes not using Novocaine in these instances. And, you know, I tell you this history so we can never repeat anything like this again. And I want you guys to really, you know, hone that in when you're going inside this building and realize that we're talking to former, you know, residents, people who suffered. We're talking to victims here. And the one thing I would just ask of you guys is, out of respect to the history, just try not to use that for the exploitation. This was real suffering for these individuals. I can't even fathom to, you know, imagine that type of experience here in an institution. So that's why we get so fragile with history. But in that case, it was true. It happened here at Pennhurst. I'm going to take us up on the catwalks, talk a little bit more, and then wrap us up. Do we have any questions before I take us up?
not.
It feels better here.
Guy who came, and this is what he used for a living to detect water, and he said it's true. Unfortunately, I don't have any fresh bodies that I can sit there and try it out on, you know? So, unless anybody wants to be a volunteer, you know? So when you're using the dowsing rods, they are made out of copper, great conductor, hence the reason why it picks up the water. What is that? With that being said, if you choose to use these, you want to clear off the person's energy that was on it before you and put your energy into it. So you want to take it, swipe your hands 2 or 3 times, you're taking their energy off, you're putting yours on, okay? I will say these are a little tricky, especially if you're kind of shaky. The best bet if you are is to kind of tuck your elbows in, keep them nice, close and tight to the body, and hold it as straight as possible. If you're down too much or up to the air, you're really not going to get accurate results, and you're like, why isn't this working? And don't take it into effect because sometimes it doesn't work with people. Pay attention if you are with partners using these, you know, for example, say him and I are together. I'm holding the rods, asking the question, I'm not getting anything. He asked the question, pay attention to make sure that the rods aren't answering on me. You may get the opposite. So pay very close attention to that. Make sure, like I said, keep them nice and steady. And then you need to establish what your yes and no's are. So there we go. Spirits, can you show me my yes, please? Okay, thank you. Can you show me my no? What's my no? So my yes is one pointed out. Now I'm going to try and reset it because it didn't want to show me my no. And see if I can get my no. And you want to make sure that your thumbs stay down low. If you put them up top, they move freely. So if you have your thumbs up top, they're not going to move. You need to keep them down just a little ways so they have something. Thank you. All right. Spirits, can you show me my no, please? What's my no answer? Okay. Thank you. Now, everybody's yes and no will be different. Now I'm going to hold them. Could be a cross for yes. Could be this way for no. You could get a hug. I have seen them firsthand where people have had them and they have actually gone like this. West Virginia Penitentiary is one of them. If you haven't been there, definitely check that place out. It's definitely an interesting location. They will, like I said, all your answers are different. You have to establish which one it is for you. Do we have any questions about the dowsing rods? No? Okay. The other are pendulums. With pendulums, you kind of want to choose one that speaks to you to get the best response. And same thing like with the dowsing rods to clear off the energy. Technically works better outside, but it will work inside. Just lightly tap it to the ground and hold it in your hands 10-20 seconds or so. You are now putting your energy onto the crystal. Okay? There is a little ball at the top. Hold that between your thumb and your forefinger. I recommend keeping your palm underneath, maybe about an inch, quarter of an inch. You don't want to go too far type of thing. It kind of helps like, if anybody is familiar with like Reiki, how the energy runs through. See? Mm-hmm. So you know, so this will probably work very well. So it kind of gets the energy all the way through the body, kind of helps connect with everything. And it's the same thing. You want to establish what your yes and no's are. Spirits, can you show me my yes? So my yes is going back and forth, kind of like a head nod. Can you show me my no, please? See how quick that stopped? It's going gently back and forth that way. And it's the same thing with these. You will all have different answers. It may just kind of shimmy a little bit. It may actually go like this. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it go flying out of people's hands. I like doing this with you guys because this is something, it's not a piece of equipment. It's not computerized. It's not where you can question, hey, you know, is that programmed? Is that faked? You know, we don't fake anything, and I like putting this stuff in your hands because it comes from you. Yes, sometimes it's a little hard to, you know, is that me doing it because I'm kind of shaking, it's cold in here, whatever. But when you start asking some of those questions and you start getting intelligent responses, then you start putting two and two together. This is pretty cool. Does anybody have any questions about the pendulum? No? All right. So I am going to pull these out. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go around first. Who wants dowsing rods? Hands in the air. You get one or the other, so pick which one you want, dowsing rods or a pendulum. So dowsing rods, anybody?
Over here.
There we go.
We'll do rods too. Are we gonna switch off too between rods and pendulum?
Yeah, if you guys are definitely in group, have one person do the rods and have one person do the pendulum. I will come around and check mine. If it's not working, we can change it.
So this was the laundry room. To the pendulum.
Is there anybody in here with us?
Are there any spirits in here with us? Yeah. Wow. I thought there was someone else in here.
Yeah,
That's what. Did you see me look up twice
Yeah.
and do a double take?
Yeah.
I saw a shadow in this doorway. Yeah, there's no one else in here. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Checkers.
You wanna play a game?
Really? Yeah.
Good. I saw a shadow in the doorway. Yeah. Cause he had the light flashing. That's why I did a double take. I'm like, wait, hold on. I told him, I said, I just saw a shadow in this doorway. And then I looked to make sure no one else was there. Yeah.
This is wild.
I was just talking to
wow. That's so cool. Is there an upstairs to hear that?
Yep, that's where I'm headed, so if you wanna come with me.
Awesome. Is it smelling?
Imagine doing this in January.
Oh, I can't imagine that.
I mean, that's right, you payment from upstairs.
No, you can come even further.
Oh, really? Okay, floors.
More.
Oh, wow.
Hope you have your Fitbit on.
Huh?
Hope you have your Fitbit on.
Right?
I got mine on.
Upstairs.
There, there's another floor. Oh, wow, never ending.
You know what this reminds me of? It's funny you mentioned West Virginia. Have you ever been to Trans Allegheny?
I haven't, but I wanna go.
Oh, you have to go. You have to go.
Me and friends of ours and stuff like that. We do the investigations. We don't really get to investigate these places while we're working. Once we go out, we can get a little bit, but, sometimes, you know.
They have two separate buildings that you can investigate. I think the main building, but I haven't done the, where you do the little. Yeah, I was in, the main building has the maximum security, and that was pretty interesting.
There's a bathroom over there.
Oh, this is a good spot to take a picture.
Yeah, it's closed off.
You know, I saw an orb as I was taking the picture.
Oh shit. So what do you think so far?
Yeah, I saw an actual shadow, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Didn't get a picture of it, but I saw with my own eyes.
bathroom right there. Is it okay if we join you in here? Hey, Spears, is it okay if we join you in here? Can't tell.
Let me see what
Yeah, my hands can't stop shaking.
Is it okay if we join you in here? Yes.
Ooh, this is nuts. This is wild. What'd you say?
This office is freezing.
You alright? You alright?
Sean, did that not scare you?
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. Dear God. Maybe I'll sit in here by myself and see what happens.
Okay.
And whenever you're comfortable, we're going to kind of just, we're going to congregation. You see, I've got a speaker here. And what we're going to be doing is actually doing spirit walks. But not, I'm sure you've all watched the ghost shows on television, or you may even own some equipment, but the spirit box that you know what I'm talking about? White noise, yeah. So Phasma box is a little bit different. Is anyone here familiar with Phasma box?
Yes.
No. Okay, that's good. Because that's why we have these little sessions. Okay, yeah. So she's mentioning that when they were on a different investigation event that during free roam, I'm assuming you probably got a chance to use it. Is that what you're saying?
Through what? I used to at the Conjuring House.
Yeah, at the Conjuring House.
Yeah.
Did you have good luck with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
voices came through. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when we talk of the spirit box that makes that white noise, you know, that so that is a device, an SB7 or an SB11 or a hacked radio that's cycling through all of the radio frequencies quickly, okay? And spirit can then use the audio that is coming through, and they can manipulate it in their, however they do it, right? To answer questions. But it's sometimes not always intelligent to understand, one. And two, usually they can't say a lot. It's, you know, maybe one quick word. Phasma box is a little bit different. So it is a word bank. Well, let me explain real quickly, without getting too technical. So this is a Windows tablet, all right? And Phasma box will only operate. It's an actual program. It's not an app. It's a program that operates on a Windows platform. And it's full of word bank, it's full of some pre-recorded internet radio, and it cycles kind of through all of that in the background, okay? So the spirits, again, are taking, and they're able to manipulate the audio portion of it, however, again, it is that they are able to do that. To answer questions that we may ask. A lot of times they just chatter through it a lot, okay? They do know how to use it, and we were getting some pretty good intelligent responses in the last session. However, not everything that comes through is intelligible to the ear, okay? And as I had mentioned to the last group, if you would borrow this device during free roam and go out and do your own investigation, I would recommend that you record your session. So if you have your phone with you, most of our phones have some form of a voice recorder built into them. And if you don't, you could probably download one pretty quickly. But record it. Or if you have even like a handheld voice recorder, record your session. Because there's a lot that comes through that you will not hear it in real time, okay? And there are things that come through in real time that are unintelligible because perhaps maybe it comes through very quickly. We all have cadence and tempo in our voice as we talk so that we're intelligent, right? And you know, the person that we're speaking to can understand what we're saying. They don't have the luxury of that when using this device. So a lot of times things will come through very fast, especially if they're trying to spit out like a sentence. It'll come through so fast that we just can't hear it in real time. But I assure you, if you record it, and usually I recommend that you have a recorder that you can then slow the audio down or speed it up. I mean, you can manipulate it to that point, then you'll hear that clear, intelligent response. So I'm going to turn it on. So what we're going to do is how many children's spirits are here in this room with us tonight? Can you tell me how many? I would like for you to all answer one at a time and try real hard and use all of your energy to send us a clear message. I heard 3.
I heard 3.
That's what I heard, 3. So there are 3 children in here? If that's correct, can you say yes? I don't know what that was.
I heard
We?
Yeah, like
Like
we.
we?
French, yes.
Or C?
Yeah, like
Or
C. I was thinking C when I first heard it.
That's a whole.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. So just say your name.
My name is Moira.
Moira has got a question for you. Could be anything.
How was your day today?
Moira would like to know how your day was today. Could you tell her, please?
Is that children that?
Oh, that was something.
Yeah.
Again, please speak one at a time. And can you, one last time, could you tell us how your day was? My hearing, guys, I've been in bands my whole life. My hearing sucks, okay? And we all hear a little bit better at different frequency levels. If you hear something, just blurt it out. Say, this is what I think I heard. Okay, one last chance to answer Moira's question. How your day was. So again, there could be answers there. We're just not hearing it. We're just not picking it up. That's why recording the session is important. All right, we'll keep moving on here.
My name is Dawn, and I was wondering if you ever played basketball in this rink.
Okay. So Dawn asked a very simple question. Did you enjoy playing basketball here? Can you maybe tell me how many hoops in a row did you make? What's your highest number? I couldn't make that out.
Yeah, I can't make that out either.
We're just going to keep moving along here. Is Sean?
Yes. Hello, my name is Sean, and I would like to know, besides basketball, what else did you like to do in this room? What else did you like to play with?
Sean's asking what you're...
Ground.
Wow, yeah.
Ground. Ball game?
Interesting.
I thought I heard ball game.
Yeah.
Did you like playing ball? Did you play kickball? Soccer? What kind of game did you play?
TJ, first.
kind of just make sure you're aware of. We hear male voices, we hear female voices, some younger sounding voices. It's not their voice. Those are the word banks, those are the pre-recorded voices in the device that they're picking out. Okay? So you may hear a female voice, and it could be a male responding, and vice versa. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Now there's some men, I think, that have egos, and male spirit-wise, but yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean you're speaking to a female or a male based on what you're doing coming from. Okay, let's keep moving along here.
Hi, my name is Marissa, and I just want to know if you like us here right now.
Oh, that's kind of a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Marissa?
Yeah.
So Marissa wants to know, do you like it when we come to visit? Do you like big groups or little groups that come to visit with you?
On my bed. Yeah.
On my bed?
Yeah, that's you.
I'm the only one sitting on the bed.
Maybe that's the only person I like to come. Yeah.
Well, I think, do you like when I come to visit with you? Because these are all my friends. We've all traveled far to come to see you and to get to know you more. You are very special tonight.
Yeah, I'm special.
I'm special. You are very special. Is there any spirit that has a question for one of my guests that's already asked you a question? If so, they've all said their name. Can you tell me the name of the person you want to ask the question to? A man?
Yes, right here.
A man. So that would be you, Sean. You want to ask Sean a question? What would you like to ask Sean? You don't have to be shy. So Rob has a card, he's holding it up. Can you tell us what's on Rob's card, please? It's real easy. I can't even ask you for the color of it because you'll get it right either way. Try real hard. Somebody, one of the kids, can you come up and
Pass. Pass.
Like, I don't want to do it.
pass?
Yeah, pass.
Pass.
You know, there are times when there's one particular card I've never had them ever say. It's ukulele. I don't think they can sing it. You know, I don't think they can generate there's a ukulele in there. All right, Rob, thank you very much. We're going to keep this moving on because we are limited for time. And we'll go to the next person.
My name is Sky.
So my next friend, what's your name?
Sky.
Sky? So I've got my friend Sky is holding a card over here. Can you tell us what's on her card? We can't really quite see it ourselves. Oh. Go ahead. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Can you tell me what's on Sky's card, please? Kyle, if you're still in here. Would you go up on my device and tell us what's on Sky's card? This is a pretty easy one.
Can you make a sound?
Yeah.
I heard that one right.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
Can you make the sound of this, what this animal makes?
The turkey?
Turkeys.
Turkey?
Not quite.
That's not a turkey. It's close. Key is the last part of the animal's name is key, but it's not turkey.
I heard rooster.
Rooster.
Yeah.
Well, go right over there and look at the card. Nobody will hurt you. You can get close to the card. Okay, one last chance to tell us what's on Sky's card. We want to beat the last group. The last group, they got 3. Oh. Yeah, so let's see if we can get more than 3. You guys, you didn't get the first one.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
You tell me what it is. Swings in the trees. You might see it at the zoo. They might throw poo at you. All right, we're gonna have to move along. You guys aren't doing as well this time. You think that was like baby trying to make a monkey sound or something?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
I heard a couple times where it sounded like it was going like mom, like trying to say.
Well, yeah. Okay, we'll go on to the next card.
Hi, my name is Rich. Can you tell me what's on my card, the name of it?
That's what it really is.
Oh, so is it puzzle?
I thought I heard blocks.
I heard.
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
Yeah, puzzle.
You heard puzzle?
Yeah, puzzle.
I thought it was in building blocks.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, so we all thought we heard something. Could somebody else step up? Another spirit and tell us what's on Rich's card. Okay. What are those items on his card? I think I heard somebody say it. Could somebody tell us again?
Whoa. Whoa. I just felt like somebody was grabbing the top of my head.
I heard a sound.
In a nice high voice.
What?
Tell us
Felt like
what's
somebody
on
was
Rich's
going
card.
like this to the top of my head.
Oh my god.
I thought I heard something shirt.
Someone grabbed the top of his head.
Something grabbed your head?
Yeah, something like felt like someone was going like this to the top of my head.
Just put their hand on top of your head?
Yeah, going like
Yeah,
this, like.
they probably like the little ball that's on your beanie. Like, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not uncommon to get touched,
Yeah.
you know, in these places.
Especially like bags, if they have like little stuff hanging off the bag, they love that stuff.
Could the spirit that touched my friend Sean on top of the head come up and introduce yourself and tell us your name, please? Nice and clear. What's your name? That's not what she said something about. It's sad. We're gonna keep moving on here just because we've got a limited amount of time. So my next friend has got a card here.
Hello, Spirit. My name is John. Can you tell me what's on this card?
Oh, that's an easy one. What is that on John's card? Can you tell us, please? It's not an egg. That's what that was. It's not an egg. You got it? That's exactly what he said, I got it. What color is it? It's actually two colors. What's the primary color of it? We don't like it. That's what I heard. We don't like it.
Yeah.
You don't like to play this game?
This is so
Yeah, this
good.
is.
Oh, it is.
That's a ball.
Yeah.
I heard ball.
It's a ball.
Thank you.
John says thank you. Can you tell us what color the ball is on John's card?
Yes. Or is it not orange? No.
Well, if you mix yellow and red together. Okay, so we'll move along here. All right. Oh, this one's easy.
Hi, Spirits. Another John. Could you tell me what's on my card?
What's on the other? What is that? Don't be shy. You go right up to the card. What is that thing that's on his card? Do you swim? I could swim too.
Round.
It is kind of a goofy looking. It swims in the water. What is that? On John's card. So I can really tell. The other thing too is they'll chat amongst themselves
Oh, okay.
with it. And then it's like when they start doing that, it's really tough to like reel them back in.
Mm-hmm.
more chance to tell us what's on John's card. Swims in the ocean or in the river or a lake. Lots of different kinds. Can you see John's card? If you can see the card, how many eyes does it have? All right, we're gonna keep going here because
Hi, Spirit. My name is Amber. My son was on my card.
so Amber's holding a card. What is that item on her card?
I think somebody said hi.
I heard fire.
You heard fire? The bright thing that's up in the sky during the day. What is it? What's on her card? Does it say orange?
I thought I heard orange at the end of that.
Yeah, well, that was like how many people ago? You got it right! After 15 minutes.
I thought I heard apple. I heard apple. I heard apple.
Come on, what's on the Amber's card? This is the last card. You gotta get it right.
Oh, it's not.
Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes you gotta get a little, like, aggressive, not aggressive, but, you know, like, come on, you know.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
So does anybody else have any questions regarding the Phasma box?
So, what do you think about our ghost hunt so far?
So far it was good. I guess you can say we had some experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw a shadow, and you got touched.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we still have plenty of, time to explore everything. So,
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, for sure.
So far, this ghost hunt has been going spectacular. Right now, we're on a break, having some coffee. And as Marissa said in this video, I felt like somebody touched the top of my head. It was really crazy, but I'll explain more about that. And when I sit down and do a video about the whole experience from me. Well, from us, because she's going to join me for the video. Isn't that right, Marissa?
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of the video. Live from Pennhurst Asylum. This ghost hunt is crazy. my first ghost hunt, and it has not disappointed. Definitely has not disappointed. There is so many buildings around this whole area. This night just getting started.
Alright, you guys can make your way in.
Okay.
Scoot by you here. And just like what was said earlier, this is going to be our one and only trip we make up to the experiment. Straight ahead is one of the two dental facilities that we had on campus, the room straight ahead. We used to have the dental chair in there, but one of the former owners of Pennhurst left that day and got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's actually in the basement of the haunted museum.
We saw that last
He
week.
took one of the chairs. They even did. Put it in the haunted museum. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Well, that's one thing I can get I'm sure you agree.
Actually, I hate y'all.
Really?
Yes. Y'all got your fans to blame for that.
yes. Yep, it's free room, guys. I don't know. I'm on channel 1. Yeah, I'm on channel 1.
Female employee.
Yeah, I think he does nothing out. What's down there, anything? Nothing?
Probably one to the other and that's loud.
Yeah, I think there's a whole room.
That's locked. Yeah, so that way.
These mattresses, yeah. Oh, wow, no, look at this, no. Is this a ward?
Yeah, I would say it would probably be a.
Yeah, look, they've got beds and stuff here, and then over here, tables. I wonder what this was. And it opens up into that room over there.
That just scared the shit out of me.
What was that?
That just scared the shit out of me.
Shade.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, yes, the wind is blowing it.
That just scared the shit out of me.
I'm just so happy to be there. We were both saying.
This is insane. This is insane. Patient's day room. Was in there.
There's something hanging from the wall, and it looks like, I don't know if that's part of the shackle. Like, does it look like a foot can go on there?
Yeah, that looked really weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just in there.
I thought they were shitting. Oh my god. I had to do a double take. Jesus. It was a bunch of brown paper towels in the toilet.
Wow. Look. Look.
What? Oh. You were crazy.
Yeah.
What's in here? I don't like that bathroom. A weird vibe in there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Take a look. Documented.
Oh my, that fucking shade, Sean. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Go ahead, open up the door. I don't know what it is. Something like that.
Yeah.
A weird vibe. Wow, there's an old syringe.
Damn.
Personal hygiene.
You good?
Yeah, that fucking shade.
Yeah, I know. It scared the shit out of me too.
So what's in here? Ooh.
Careful, the floor is really wet here. Bag. This place gives me, I don't know, wow, this one right here, this one gives me the creeps. I'm gonna knock at this door right here. If there's anybody in here with me, could you please make that noise again? If there's anybody in here with me, can you please make that noise again?
That was a little scary.
I heard that room down there at the very end on the right. I heard a knock at the bathroom door.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you record it?
Yeah, I was recording. I'm hoping the camera caught it.
Wait, which room? I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Okay. Investigate the knock that I heard. Right in here.
You want to sit in here and ask?
This door right here. Hold on. Heard a knock at this door.